Hey friends, welcome back to the show. In today's video, we're on location at a local medical facility to replace a couple toilets. We've already got the old ones pulled. Let's go inside and see what we're up against. All right, put our closet bolts in here. So we got closet bolts and wax rings on both of the flanges, and the other toilet is directly on the other side of that wall. Time to start building 2 toilets. So we had to step outside for a minute to get a little bit stuffy up in there. Remember, this is a medical facility and stuff. I can't do a whole lot of talking, just pay attention and stuff. Now we're gonna get the other toilet put together and set that, and then we're gonna fill the water bowls up. These people are having problems with the drainage. I think their sewer line that's going out the back has a pitch to it, or it's a belly, and I don't know how much this is gonna help replacing the toilets, but this is what the boss gave me. So let's go back in. All right, now we got both toilets set and ready to go. The work order called for the replacements of both of these toilets, but it also stated to raise the water level as high as possible. Let me show you what we're working with. Remember, these are Gerber fibers. They're ADA, they're a little bit taller and stuff. But Gerber makes a larger gasket on the bottom of the flush valve. And if you can see, that flush valve stand tube doesn't come up very high. Now, how in the heck am I going to get water any more than's already in here? I'll show you something I came up with. All right, well, we had to stop for a minute before we could make that modification, or at least attempt to, because I noticed water was starting to come up from underneath the toilet we were trying to work on, and my partner was in the bathroom behind us, and he was running the sink trying to wash things up in there. Obviously, we had to pull the toilet back up. There was a stoppage. The line was all stopped up, and we had to snake it all out and all that stuff. So I'm believing that there may be a little bit of a belly from those two toilets on that line going out the back. I'll show you where the clean out is. It's a real long distance from that point to where it eventually meets a septic, which this whole plaza is on a septic. So we're gonna have to try to get as much water out of that toilet, both of those toilets, to have any kind of chance without them breaking the floors. We're outside of the plaza here. They are on septic. The septic is all the way over there where you see that sign. And here's an outside clean out. We're literally probably about, I'm gonna say 35, 40 feet from where them toilets were put in. The problem is it has no problem coming out here with the flow, but it's getting here. So I think there is a small little belly. We need to get as much water coming out of that toilet to get through that little bit of a hump or dip that's in that pipe underneath the floor to at least make it outside, and then we have somewhat of a chance. Water level in this toilet is down there from the factory. We've added another 3 inches with a clip off of a Fluid Master, and it's at a level when we fill it up where it won't be leaking out of there, but at least we're going to get a little bit more water out of this toilet to make it all the way out. There, see that? Look how much more water we got out of that. And we're still below the level of the handle. Now we're gonna see if we can flush toilet paper down this toilet and watch it go past clean out. Thin paper, that's good, it breaks up good. All right, let's watch, see if that paper goes through. Because the paper hasn't been going through. Now we got more of a flush. Watch close. Ooh, oh, look at that. Oh, that's nice. Very, very good. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. One-inch PVC coupling. Oh yeah. Definitely gonna need to raise the Fluid Master and pulling that clip up. The water's off. Pull it up a few notches. Lock it back in place and make your adjustments as soon as water gets turned on. All right, let's give it a try. Second toilet. Last flush, let's see if that paper comes out. Come on, baby. There she comes. I want to see paper. Oh, yes, sir. Success. Well, hey, that's going to do it for this one. Thanks so much for hanging out and watching the video. Do I think this is an end-all, fix-all for this problem? No. I believe once you have some sort of a belly in a pipe, a sewer line underneath a slab, it's going to end up continually getting worse over time. But for the time being, this is with the solution we had to come up with. And modification that I did in those toilets, I've never tried it before, I've thought about it, and it actually worked. And it put at least another quarter, not even quite, about a quarter to half a gallon of water into that tank, allowing that water to have more flow to get that business outside and everything. So, but if you got any comments, questions, please feel free to leave them down below, and don't forget to keep plumbing.